welcome to class. This is LIS 206, Introduction to Information Science. Today's lesson is Lesson 1, Emergence and Scope of Information Science. I am your facilitator. My name is Dr. Ifeoma Abigail Aji from National Open University of Nigeria, Faculty of Education, Department of Library and Information Science. Hello once again, you're welcome to class. Today we'll be discussing emergence and scope of information science. At the end of this class, you should be able to define information science, state the general characteristics of information science, and explain briefly the history of information science. Let us exercise our brains and do this class activity. What is information? What do you understand by the word information? Welcome back. I believe some of you were able to attempt the activity. Well, information is described as knowledge, communication, and data. This can be broken down as follows. Knowledge is what is already known or shared. Communication is the interchange of information through speech, sign, or writing. Data is any form of documented information. Having known what information is, you need to know a little bit about the history of information science. Information science became prominent after the aftermath of the Second World War during the 1950s with other fields such as computer science and linguistics. I'm sure some of you were not born during the 1950s. During the 1950s to 1980s, which was the early history of information science, three classical schools were formed. The first one is information science originating from computer science. The second one is information science originating from library science. And the third one is information science originating from telecommunication. Having known a little bit about the history of information science, you need to now know the definition of information science. Information science is the science and practice of dealing with the effective collection, storage, retrieval, and use of information. It is concerned with information and knowledge that can be recorded, as well as related services and technology for their use and management. There are three distinct characteristics of information science. The first one is information science is interdisciplinary in nature. The second one is information science is connected to information technology. And the third one is information science has a strong social and human dimension. As this class draws to an end, you will quickly try one more class activity and send to my email that I will provide. The question is, who is an information scientist? Who is an information scientist? In summary, we have learned that information is described as knowledge, communication, and data. We also learned that information science is the practice of collecting, storing, retrieving, and use of information. In addition, we learned the three characteristics of information science, as well as the three classical schools of information science, which are information science originating from computer science, information science originating from library science, and information science originating from telecommunication.